Hello, I'm Michael Burnett.
And I'm Heather Burnett. We are the owners of Cutting Edge Electrical Services here in Leander, Texas. We are a family owned and operated electrical business serving the Central Texas area since 2017. We specialize in residential, commercial, and industrial service and installation.
Yeah, so my role in the company is other than going out doing service calls, meeting with customers, I also help lead projects. I do estimates, all our job walks.
So he's one part of the company. I'm the other part of the company. So Michael typically is out in the field, running all the jobs, project management, and all that good stuff. I'm in the office. So I'm dealing with the clients that call in. I do scheduling. I also kind of dabble a little bit in the project management aspect of things. If Michael gets too busy, if we have too many projects going on, then I'll kind of step in and help him in that aspect. But we also do kind of coordinate a lot on billing. We do estimates together. He'll, obviously he does all the going out and getting all the information for the estimates and everything, but we'll come back to the office and kind of, collaborate and put everything together. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
So actually, I've been in the electrical trade for just over 21 years now. I actually got in it kind of as a fluke. I had a cousin who worked for a general contracting company and they needed help, or the electrical companies that he was doing work with needed help. And so I actually joined over there. And ever since then, I fell in love with it. I started out as strictly commercial. Then I left that company and went to another company. I led their service department doing all their industrial service calls, residential, commercial. I mean, we did pretty much anything and everything. And I guess the biggest reason why I started this company was pretty much all my family has always been. My stepdad had his own construction company. My grandfather and my father both had their own HVAC company. So I've always been a part of small businesses and being your own boss. And that's kind of the biggest reason of why we wanted to do this.
And it's very rewarding as well. I mean, again, because once you're able to kind of see what you started as and where you've kind of what you've become, especially in the 8 years that we've been in business, we've come a long way. So it's something to be proud of. And, it's very gratifying to see what we've been able to do.
The most fulfilling part for me is actually dealing with the customers and meeting or exceeding their expectations.
And I would have to say my most fulfilling part, I think, is just meeting and talking to different people every single day. So we have some truly amazing clients. And, it's the relationships that we build with them. That's the most fulfilling thing for me because I am somewhat of a people person. So I like being able to build those relationships and have long lasting relationships with our clients.
And as far as job site goes, I prefer residential over commercial just because the gratification of dealing with customers and making their dreams and their personal houses what they want.
My favorite type of project to work on would also be residential. For me, I like the customized aspect of things because we do a lot of custom type of homes. Most homes, just have, it's all based on what the designer picks, this and that. But occasionally we are able to do, some custom work within these homes. And then even projects that are not part of a designer, a client will ask us to do something custom for them. And that's where I feel Michael really shines because he's able to do some really cool things. And I know you can't really see the entire wall back behind us, but it's just the types of things that he's able to do or come up with and how he's able to customize things. It's really just kind of nice to see it all come together. And then the ending product is always the most amazing part.
I mean, the most I enjoy about being a family owned business is actually just working with family. It's not, a bunch of strangers you have to meet. I mean, we had a relationship since we are family, and that's probably the most enjoyable aspect of it.
The best part of working with family, we've got my mom works with us. She helps with payroll and accounts payable, receivables. And our son is actually one of our lead apprentices here. So, it allows us to help him kind of fulfill what he's wanting to do with his career. But it also is something, like we're able to kind of leave behind a legacy for him to, continue with if he decides to continue down the path once we decide to retire, if that's ever a thing. My goals for 2025 and beyond for the business is to build relationships with additional GCs. We do have great GCs that we work with now, but we would love to kind of expand the GCs that we work with and bring some more on board. And also, at some point, I would like to, get a little bit bigger. We do want to stay small. Like, I don't want to have too many employees. But, I think if we just try to build our brand or build our business just a little bit more as far as employees go, I would like to do that. I don't want to get too big, but, kind of want to still stay small. Something else in 2025 that I'm looking to kind of do is we have actually added a social media manager to our team, and super excited to kind of get into the marketing realm because we really haven't ever been there before. We've always been a word of mouth business. Our business has thrived that way. So now we've kind of started stepping into getting out on social media a little bit more and maybe doing a little bit of marketing. And so I'm looking forward to building that and building our brand a little bit more so that really everybody knows who we are. I mean, obviously the people in our area know who we are, but hopefully we can get out a little further and, more people will know who we are.
Yeah, I mean, mine is probably the same. I, want to get more employees. Most of our employees we actually treat more like family than just a number in a business. So we don't want to get too big. So our biggest is, to bring more people on and basically just to help teach and train the next generation of electricians.
You can find us on most social media platforms. We are on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, and we have our website address as well.